be telling you 7 things people often misunderstand about introverts. My name is Lily and this is Lily Cherries TV. Stay tuned to the very end of this video. You don't want to miss what awaits you at the end. For introverts, being alone does not equate loneliness. I often get the question, why do you like being indoors? Aren't you bored or lonely? But then, the idea of being home alone is actually thrilling and not taxing. These periods of solitude are actually crucial to the introvert's happiness and well-being. Whether they're resting or engaging in an activity, solitude is a welcome relief. Introverts often enjoy reading, crafting, writing, gaming, watching movies, or doing any other activity that is performed alone and in solitude. Sometimes I play a game meant for two, all by myself. I take the role of the first player and the second one. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, right? But then that's the reality of we introverts. Do not mistake an introvert's small circle of friends as a sign that they can't make friends or don't like to socialize. But then, introverts prefer the solitude of small circle of friends and high quality relationship. For introverts, it is more of quality than quantity in the aspect of friendship. I cannot overemphasize how many times I've been mistaken as a snob. It's not surprising anyway, due to the fact that introverted people are on the quiet side. Personally, I would avoid the person I know if I see one on the road, just so that I don't have to say hi and get into a conversation. Sometimes conversation could be tiring, especially if it's with someone I'm not close to. This is not done with the intent of snubbing though. It is just to save me the stress of a long talk and of exchanging pleasantries. Introverted people love their own company and is so comfortable with it. So in a crowd, you find them sitting alone. In fact, the larger percent of gist lovers are introverts. I know that because I'm one, and I know some introverts who are. But then, we get talking with people who we have really scrutinized, and we are so sure we can relate freely with them. Because introverts really take things to heart. Every word we hear, we try to process and make a meaning out of it, unlike extroverts that just overlook things. It's actually more comfortable for me writing out my thoughts than speaking it, especially when I feel unprepared. And that is why I always prefer a WhatsApp chat to a phone call. I would always love to think through my response because my communication style is focused and considerate. This doesn't mean though that I can't carry out on conversations, but if decisions are necessary, I may need more time to consider and weigh my options so I feel confident in my choices. I really hope some of my friends who accuse me of not spending time with them, both online and offline, can watch this. As an introvert, I find myself daydreaming or working things out in my mind long before I put a plan of action in place or lift a finger to change anything. A lot of people take this as me being lazy or nonchalant, but this is just me having a very active thought process. Introverts often escape from a situation by zoning out or letting their mind wander away from the task at hand. For extroverts, this may be a way to leave a situation that feels too chaotic or uncomfortable. For introverts like me, it is a survival mechanism of a sort, but then others think we're unfocused. Because introverts feel overwhelmed by too much socializing, they often need a little quiet time and solitude to recharge. Unfortunately, people sometimes misinterpret this desire to be alone as a negative emotion, such as being angry, depressed, sullen, or anxious. As an introvert, I recall being told by my mom or other adults to come out of the room and stop sulking, when all I was really just trying to have is a quiet time. Introverted people do not really take things at face value. They always want to be certain of how an event will turn out before they air their hopes. For introverts, it is sometimes better to keep your mouth closed and be thought as a coward than to open it and be wrong. This is often regarded as pessimism, but then pessimism is tending to see the worst aspect of things or believe that the worst will happen. Introverted people do not hope for the worst. We don't just get vocal with our feelings till a certain degree of certainty is attained. All these and more reflect the many mistaken beliefs that surround what introversion is. Introverts are not inherently pessimistic, they are not shy, and they are not depressed. An introvert can be all these things, but these are not characteristics inherent to introverts. An extrovert can also be these things. But then, it seems to be a common misperception to assume some of these things about introverts, and this is a false diagnosis. If you have stayed this far, this is what I have for you. If you're looking for ways to promote your business online for free, then you might want to join my Facebook group, Promote Your Business Group. I would leave a link to it in the description below. Go check it out. If you find this content useful, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And yes, let me know your feedback in the comment section below. Introverts, what do people misunderstand about you the most? And as an extrovert, what do you always accuse introverts of? Guys, we're down to the end of today's video. If you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, go ahead and click the red subscribe button showing on your screen right now and turn on the bell right beside it. Click on the next video showing on your screen right now. Guys, share my videos to as many that you think this content might be helpful to. I will see you